Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. What's going on, people? What is going on, people? I know this is a little bit earlier than most people would expect, but this is your boy. As you already know, this is Thursday. I am the six man, and welcome to the six man convo, which we will be talking and discussing this week's upcoming matchup against the Atlanta Falcons versus the San Francisco 49ers. And while we waiting on a few more people to come in here, y'all check out a little. We just gonna sit here and wait for a couple more people to come in here before we get started on the show. Because I got a few in here already, but I gotta have a little bit more so I can give out that real roll call. A lot of people probably wondering why I started a little bit earlier. We got a couple shows coming up later today, especially AFN. You have an interview show. Just be on the lookout for that. Okay, I see. Just waiting for about 2-3 more people to show up, and we can go ahead and get started with the shizzo with your boy Stizzles. Man, oh man, like you said, let's go ahead and get this thing cracking. We got Raymond Elder in the building. We got Bubba Gump. We got Noah Tyndale. Y'all make sure y'all show him some love. Show come on every Wednesday. Go to AFN and recap yesterday's show. You get some good information over there. You got Aunt J in the building. We got Reggie C2K. We got Brian Peoples. Let's see if we can get about one more person in here while we at it. I mean, I'm sitting here. I'll be a little bit lonely over here. I'm Mr. Lonely. Well, they'll come in here eventually, man. So I want to know, people, how are we doing this evening? I'm doing good. I want to make sure everybody tuning in doing good. I'm gonna do a little quick one here today. It's not gonna be too long. Let's go ahead and get this thing started real quick. As you know, with the six-man convo, we always normally start off with the Ask Six-Man question of the week. This is why I tell y'all when it comes to these videos, y'all hashtag Ask Six-Man, because we use these questions on the live stream. Definitely answer them, and you get a shout out when you go into it. So let's go ahead and get into the question of the week. And this one was sent by Sean Nambo. Expecting to see from him here pretty soon. But he's basically asked, what's up, six man? I just want to know if there is a quarterback in mind you think the Falcons will draft. And once again, that shout out to Sean Nambo with the question of the week. If my mouse won't act so stupid, I can get it off the screen. Well, I'm glad you asked that, because this is something that I was kind of thinking about the last couple days, and what is a possibility, especially knowing that we got all these situations going on with salary cap issues, and we got a side here looking at the future as far as quarterback, and we got pressing team issues that we have to address. But kind of looking at where the rankings is as far as how the quarterbacks are ranked this year. like you said, I wouldn't draft no quarterback in the first round. Really, not even the second round. Actually, I wouldn't even draft a quarterback, not even in the third round. But if there's any opportunity that you might pull that off with, I know this is an unpopular choice, but I'm gonna have to go with this man right here, Mr. Desmond Ritter out of Cincinnati. Now, everybody knows that I am a Ritter guy. I've actually been kind of a fan of his for the last couple years and what he does. Um, he's kind of, and the reason why I would say that is if you actually look at this offense and what is pertained, especially if you're looking for the next generation, the guy to exceed Matt Ryan, this Desmond Ritter actually will be the perfect guy because from where they're ranking him right now is second, mid to third round. Because you got, as you already know, you got Sam Howell, you got Kenny Pickett, you got Matt Carroll, you got Malik Willis. Like you got all these quarterbacks that's ahead of him. But the one thing that he does that I do love is if you look at Cincinnati's offense, he does not have no 5-star guys. They don't really run no I ain't gonna say they don't run that. They run the read option. I know that's kind of unpopular here at AFL with the read option. But he does one thing that I've seen on tape that I haven't seen from these other quarterbacks, and he spreads the ball and uses tight ends and running backs in the passing game. And this is really what type of quarterback that would definitely thrive as far as being the heir apparent for Matt Ryan. Because he's already got that mindset. Okay, if he's not open, I gotta give it to him. Oh, he's not open, I'm gonna give it to him. And he has the ability to run the ball, which most Falcon fans have been pleading and dying to see is a guy that can run the football. But his ability to throw the tight ends, to use the whole field, not relying on deep balls down the sideline, and 4 and 5-star athletes. I really do like that a lot. So Sean Nombo, definitely appreciate that question. I wasn't gonna go too long, but that's why I said I'm gonna go ahead and put it back up here. When you leave your comments, if you want to ask a question, you push #6man, or you can go to my Twitter page at justkstyles87 and leave your questions there. This is how we do. Now, let's go into what we really want to talk about. The Falcons versus the 49ers, rivals of old. You see how I spell old? That's the old way of spelling it. If a lot of people don't know, well, you might have a lot of the younger crowd that might not know, is Falcons 49ers have actually been rivals for a very long time, back in the NFC West days, if they didn't know that. I know most Falcons fans know that, especially the ones that are my age and a little bit older. They kind of know where this goes, and especially it's been revigorated with Kyle Shanahan being the head coach and out for blood over there. But this is going to be an interesting game right here because this is going to be I believe this will be a physical game. This is going to be all dependent on attitude. Who's going to throw the first body blow and who's going to keep going? Because for the Falcons, this is a do or die situation. The rest of the season is do or die for the Falcons. They can't afford the slip not one game, because even though we still in the hunt for that playoff spot, we have to take control of our own destinies and not rely on anybody else if you want to make that playoff run. As we know, the 49ers, I think they 7-6 right now. And we're 6-7. So this is a big game for both of them. But hey, Hey, you seen us running the ball the last 3 weeks? We gotta find a way to do it again. We gotta keep on going. Keep running with the formula. Run the damn ball and use play action. Defense, continue to be aggressive. Don't give up the deep play. Because it's kind of like a mirror of, it's kind of like a, a matchup between two similar offenses. It's like two similar offenses. Just 49ers have more experience on their offense. And we also know that the driving force of their team is George Kittle because he brings the attitude that they want. That's what the bully ball that's the bully ball that we want to play. He brings the attitude over there, even though he's the tight end, but he's one of the best run blocking tight ends in the game. So we just have to match intensity for intensity. Before I get to my players to watch, I'm gonna go ahead and read a couple comments here. See, Bubba Gump said he liked Ritter. He said goes through progressions, just not one read and run like many young quarterbacks. And yes, definitely that extra year kind of paid dividends for him as well. Because he actually could have came out last year and I think would have been like around the first or second round pick. But he stood that extra year. So that's going to help him a lot. Raven Elder here said, I'm 21. I'm so young, but we were in the NFC West. I don't know why the hell they did us like that. It was that's why the Saints and Falcons rivalry was so big too, because we were two of the worst teams in that division. And the 49ers used to bust our ass every chance they got. We snuck a few of them in there, but that's kind of where that 49ers Falcon rivalry was around that time before they did the realignment and moved the Falcons into the NFC South. Michael Walker, what's going on, man? Use K Knight, man. Appreciate you coming in. Like I said, I know it's a little bit earlier, but we got a special show planned on you for the night, as well as I will be on another show talking with some 49er fans. We're gonna be on the lookout for both, but definitely check out this interview that's going on here at Atlanta Falcon Nation as well. That's the main one I want y'all to pay attention to is the Atlanta Falcon Nation interview. And you can catch mine. I'll put mine in the community tab for later seeing. But it's gonna be all good. It's gonna be all good. Brian Peoples here says it's going to come down to coaching, who has the smartest game plan, basically X's and O's. Yes, this game is going to come down to who the hell is not going to outcoach. And the one thing is the coaches cannot outcoach themselves. And what I mean by that is calling cute plays that could get your team in trouble in certain situations. So, like you said, basically come down to the basics, the X's and O's, the execution. Being able to read the situation, just sticking to what got you where you at right now. Well, now to the second part of this question is the Falcons player to watch. Now, last week I was very proud. Last week, the player that I went to watch last week, Jalen Mayfield, played an excellent game. So hopefully I can go 2 for 2 here. I'm gonna go with Jalen Hawkins. This is gonna be a little different. I know most people know me for the trenches and the fullbacks and all that stuff, but Jalen Hawkins is going to be an interesting one for me. And I picked this guy for a reason. is just basically what I said before. George Kittle is their tone setter. Now, I know we know the linebackers are going to have a time on him, but the safety play is going to be very important in this game. Like I said, Eric Harris, he's out for the season with torn pec. Good. I about to say blessings on the recovery. Hopefully he get back healthy and well so he can play next year. But it's gonna come down to Jalen Hawkins and how can he fit into this role where he's gonna he might either potentially be a starter, but he's gonna play some significant time. And he's gonna have to deal with that George Kittle. He's gonna have to deal with Debo Samuel. Anything, like I say, anything's possible. Can he make his mark on this game? As we know, he got the first 2 interceptions for this team this season. We're gonna come in and we got to do the same thing. He's got, like I said, he cannot play with so much reckless abandon. He has to play within the game itself. So that matter, because the thing is that Kittle matchup is going to be an interesting thing to see. How are they going to guard him? Because like I said, he's a lead blocker. He's their best receiver. Jalen Hawkins gonna have to bring that lunch pail this week because he's gonna definitely need it, and I believe that he can do it. Let me get a couple more comments before I finish what I was gonna say. Delayed J here said, "I'm worried about our pass game. Nick Bosa gonna be Caleb McGinn, and Eric Armstead is gonna be on Jalen Mayfield. Hopefully, we dominate the trenches." It's gonna. The thing is with that is the Falcons gonna have to get the ball out of their hands quick. They're gonna have to rely on quick passes to slow that pass rush down, because that's the one thing you do with rushers that can get to the quarterback fast. You just got to throw the quick pass again. But the thing is, you don't want to do like the first Buccaneers game and be so reliant on those quick passes to where those linemen don't even rush no more. They just start putting their hands up. You want to mix up. That's why you want to mix up the play calling. Like I said, Jalen Mayfield, like he's had multiple consecutive good games. He's never had consecutive bad games. So I wouldn't be too much worried about it. Like you said, you just got to run the ball. Continue to run the ball. That's going to have to be the formula, no matter what. Got to run the ball. But back to Jalen. I'm about to say Jalen Mayfield. Back to Jalen Hawkins. Yeah, he's going to have to be a physical presence at that safety spot. I don't know what they're going to. I don't know. Like I said, they thinking most likely they might put Richie Grant at that starting free safety spot. But I wouldn't be surprised if they moved Ron Harmon to that free safety spot and put Jalen Hawkins in that strong safety spot. I wouldn't be surprised. Either they start off with it or you're going to see quite a few snaps like that. Because even though Harmon is not the fastest guy, he's very experienced as a free safety as well. Not just strong safety, but as a free as well. So he'd be able to read and react a little bit better than what you would if you had Richie Grant back there or Jalen Hawkins back there. You let those guys play close to the line of scrimmage. And that's where Jalen Hawkins then got his turnovers from, playing close to the line of scrimmage, being able to break off his zone and read and react. Because to be honest with you, Jimmy Garoppolo is not finna wow nobody. He's gonna throw you one or two. And we need all the ball hawkers out there to be on the lookout for that. And he's one of them. He's gonna definitely be on the lookout for that. But definitely, like I said, Jalen Hawkins will be my player to watch. I'm expecting a good game from him. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets an interception this game. Like I said, Jimmy Garoppolo will throw you one. He's one of those quarterbacks that turn the ball over quite a bit. Not Daniel Jones level, but and Baker Mayfield level, but he'll turn it over quite a bit. All right. Let's see. Yusuke said Falcons don't get cute. Exactly. Asia, what's going on, Mom? Appreciate you joining through. Let's see. Yeah, Brian, people say Jay Hawk and Richie Grant. Yes, they're going to have to show up right now. This is their time, and this is why we credit Dean Pease for how he's used this defense, because most of our draft picks is on that defense. And you've been seeing sprinkles and sprinkles of these rookies being put into these spots and playing time. So just in case with situations like this, with Eric Harris being out, they can step in. They already got the full for the game. They season just enough to where it won't scare them, and they won't be out here running around with like a chicken with their heads cut off. Let's see. Michael Walker said Kittle's been hurt the last couple years. Even this year, we can slow him down a bit. Oh yeah, that's the thing. And one of the main things you have to do to really slow him down is you're going to have to get pressure. You're gonna have to get pressure on Garoppolo. You like Mad Mike said it in the heavy hitters. The only way to slow down George Kittle is you have to turn him to a blocker. And one of the main things you do to turn a guy like that into a blocker is you gotta get quick pressure on the quarterback. But the only thing about it is they got plays to where he can be a blocker and then flare out. And then he's athletic enough to where he can turn that into a 20, 30-yard game. But yeah, it's not so much as stopping him, but you want to slow. You don't want him to make a big impact in this game. Nah, Pat Norris, you good, man. Like I said, I usually start at 7, but we got a couple things going on tonight, so I had to start this thing a little early. But like I said, because AFN's got a guest, Chris Rim. I hope I said that right. There's going to be interviewing on AFN. Like I said, you definitely make sure you check that out. If you don't know who Chris Ram is, that's the guy that did the interview for the 91. Remember the rudest team, Dirty Bird documentary? He was the main guy interviewing that. And that's gonna be right over there with Miss Maggie T and possibly Mad Mike. So you definitely tune that out. That's gonna be at 8:30. Stone Decatur said defense look a lot better than the beginning of the season. Yeah, I mean, yes, they are. Like Anthony Rush and Mike Pennell Jr. being additions now than with the beginning of the season. They paying big dividends now because now you have them hogs up front that can hold that point of attack and let those linebackers. Like I said, Falcons got a lot of small linebackers. So the big hogs keep them bodies off of them so they can flow and do whatever they need to. That's how a 3-4 works. You need big guys up front. Living a dream, EJ. What's going on, man? Appreciate you joining. We got Facebook user. Don't know who this is, but he said CP said he laying that hammer down Sunday. Hey, that's the only way you're gonna have to play. You're gonna have to either lay the hammer down. You're either gonna be the hammer or you're gonna be the nail. That's either one way or another. You either be the hammer or you're gonna be the nail. And everybody remember when TJ Dougie used to score a touchdown, he was that hammer Boom, hammer in the nail. But Pat Norris came and he said, "Do you believe that this is the game to have Grady, Rush, and Panagio starting front?" No, I don't. Actually, I don't. Be honest with you, I don't know. They've used multiple combinations up there. You can't really get a full grasp. I mean, Grady's gonna be there, and Rush, but it's always sometimes it's either Bullard or another time it'll be Taquan Graham because they've been starting Taquan Graham quite a bit here lately. So I don't think they'll start those three. You might, like I say, you might have Taquan Graham as that third lineman. Brian, people say keep Highway 96 closed. Yes, man. Nobody want to be running down no potholes, no street with no dead rodents in them. The shit always got the caution signs around it, like dead end. Yeah, Highway 96 is a dead end for our defense. And if you notice, his snaps have decreased quite a bit lately, and the defense been playing a lot better. If it got, like I said, if it's black, if it's a skunk, damn it, it's a skunk. It's not a leopard. But yeah, man. Like I said, I ain't gonna be too long here. Like I said, I got one more topic that I want to go ahead and get into before we get to final Q&As. Hey, wait a minute. Hold on. Doing my Guan Yu beard stroke, even though I ain't got a beard. Wait a minute. Man, Mike, what's going on, man?
Hey man, oh man, it's all good over here, baby. We got a lot of stuff going on
Boy, you tell.
today, and I forgot to put it on my other. So I'm a little bit behind, but we got a lot of stuff going on today, man. We got a lot of 49ers fans and creators reaching out to us. Believe me, there's a lot of them. So we're not able to get to all of them, but those who have reached out to us, we're going to try our best to send at least one representative to them. All right, it's been that many. So AFN is doing we doing some big things over here. Okay, so I just want to let you know we got a lot of them, and here this crew go.
But we got the United Nations of Atlanta Falcon Nation going on over here, don't we?
It's like that over here. So we got a lot of stuff going on. But hey, man, K Style gonna go over there and represent. We actually got another one. We're gonna have to do, and we're gonna have. We more than likely will have them on Friday Night Madness too. So we got a lot of stuff going on. But tonight, I told you guys that we want to show love to the history of the Atlanta Falcons. We want to show love to the guys, the forgotten guys. And we reached out to the guy who hosted the rudest team going back to the 1991 Atlanta Falcons. We reached out to him and he graciously accepted. So we will have him tonight. And like I said, man, this is just an honor to be able to just, help represent this Atlanta Falcons team. Like we getting back to the old school. That's we're getting back to real football, smash mouth football. And I think tonight is going to be it's going to be a good night.
Hey, I love it, man. I definitely love it, man. So
Give me one
since you
second.
said
One second. Let me switch over. My internet just a little bit slow and it's really bothering me. So just 1 second.
duh, 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 duh. And while we doing that, we gonna get a couple more comments here. Yeah, Bubblegum Highway 96 is Tyler Davidson, aka the road that's always closed. Yeah. Yeah, we don't need to see see that. We don't need to see that getting significant time anymore. But yeah, definitely like Mike said, we got quite a bit going on, man. Like I said, y'all definitely make sure y'all check that stuff out. And Pat Norris, yes, I'm getting to it because I got about 9 players to look at. And I had to remember, I forgot the name. I was typing in the wrong name. I think I put BS pair BA pair something like that. I messed up the name and I couldn't find nothing. So it's coming up. But we're gonna talk about that later as well. So y'all be on the lookout for that. But we good, Mike?
We good now. I'm good now.
Okay. But since you here, since you so graciously joined me, who's your player to watch for this game? As far as the Falcons, who do we all need to pay attention to? Because mine's was Jalen Hawkins. Who do you have?
The rich man. Richie Rich, a.k.a. Richie Grant. That's Richie Grant. I think he's going to play a key part in like what we're going to see in the future as far as him and Jalen Hawkins concerned, because I really believe that they are the future of the Atlanta Falcons defense under Dean Pease. Dean Pease spoke well of him again today. It's like he's starting to trust him, and that's the biggest thing. He trusts him now. When we talk about this on Heavy Hitters about the coaches about trust, they don't care nothing about your draft position. They don't care nothing about how much you making. They got to be able to trust you, and he's finally starting to really trust Richie Grant and what he can do. So that's my thing. I think Richie Grant, you're gonna see his full array of just talent at the moment. You're gonna see everything that he can do in this game. I really believe that.
So we pretty much had the same idea, just different safeties.
That's it.
But that's what I said earlier about that's why we were seeing more of these rookies playing this year. I think really outside of Frank Darby, most of our rookies didn't play significant time. I ain't saying significant time to where they're starters or nothing like that, but they playing significant time just to get acclimated to this defense and learn the speed. And this is a good thing. And I believe that the next couple of years we straight at both of them safety spots.
Yeah.
That's why Deron Harmon is here. Deron Harmon is the bridge for these guys.
I believe so. I truly believe so.
I love that. But I'm glad you're on here, man, because I got one more topic that I want to talk about, and this has kind of been around the news here the last couple of days.
Oh, guys, it's not what I think it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, boy. These folks been tripping, boy. These boys been tripping. I'm not talking about Deion. Like I said, Deion did a damn thing. And like you said, and as if y'all don't know the story, y'all see this article. It's on ESPN, or you can find it Yahoo Sports, whatever. But it says basically Deion flipped a recruit from Georgia, Travis Hunter, who was the #1 ranked player in the nation, from Florida State to Jackson State on signing day. Ooh.
Yasuke, Reggie, 2K, what's up, man? Appreciate you guys. Hey, y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe button for K Styles, man. Get him up. We gotta get him to 1K. What's my thoughts on this?
Yeah, I ain't got to my thoughts yet, but I'm gonna let you go ahead and see what your thought on this, because from what we've been seeing on the internet streets of the game, a lot of fans are mad about this. They talking about the kid he's gonna bomb and He's been getting a whole lot of criticism for this. So, what you think on this? That kid kind of look like Chameleon there a little bit.
He do. Yeah, he does. He does.
I'm about to say,
Yeah, I was trying to figure out
some,
who he looked like.
I'm like, that's what I was looking at. I was looking like, wait a minute, that dude look kind of familiar. I'm like, damn.
Mhm.
I'm like, Chameleon there got some splaining to do. His kid over here in Georgia, he got some splaining to do.
Hey, man. Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Exactly. They see me rolling, they hating. But what you guys say on this? What you guys say on this, man?
Deion has some pretty good coaches. I'm not worried about his ability. There was one thing that Deion did that did bother me that I thought it was stupid. And I talked about this amongst my crew, but outside of that, bringing Brittany Renners to Jackson State, like, what the hell are you talking about? Them dudes, like, even if you want them young kids, they ain't listening to shit you say. They gonna want to screw. They gonna get in her inbox. Them, come on, let's be real. You see a fine ass woman, she fine as hell. Okay, let me just say that she fine as hell. But that's all they gonna see. They don't care about nothing. What you saying? If she gonna take your money, they ain't thinking about none of that. So as far as that's concerned, that's the only thing that I did not like. You don't tease little 18-year-old boys with a fine ass yellow bone like that. Like I said, she fine, but she is cuckoo
for Cocoa Puffs.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So outside of that, outside of that, Deion is doing a great job, and this is what we always try to do: get a lot of these top players away from these big power conferences and power schools. And I think this is the turn in the right direction to show these kids is like, look, you can get some good. You can still go to the NFL by going to Jackson State. And we've seen this plenty of times. Like Hugh Douglas, he was talking about him going to Central something. I don't even know the school. And he made it to the NFL. So you don't have to go. All I know is Central something. He said Central.
I think he said it was Central State University.
Central State or something like that. Like
I ain't never heard. I
ain't never heard of it. So if he can make it to the league going to Central State, it's obvious that you don't have to go to a Georgia or Alabama to be noticed. You're like the NFL gonna find you. If you got talent, the NFL is gonna find you. So I don't give a damn what the hell they talking about. I think a lot of these little people, they mad because he took talent away from Florida State, and a lot of these people are Florida State fans. And there's probably most of these Florida State fans that in their feelings because they feel like Deion unturned on them. But let's just be real. They turned on Deion first. All right? They don't want nothing to do with Deion. They don't want nothing to do with a lot of these big-time athletes. They don't want to make them coaches. This is what Chuck Smith talk about all the time. Terrence Mathis, Bob Whitfield. They were just talking about this. They don't want to give black coaches a job. Let's just be real. They don't want to give them a job. Terrence Mathis has been a high school coach. These guys are coaches now. Chuck Smith, that's what he does, is teach young guys how to rush the passer. But they don't get no respect. They don't get no love. And I think it's one of the best moves that has ever happened in sports in quite some time. I love what he did. I respect what he did. But like I said, outside of that Brittany running shit, I don't really disagree with anything that Deion is doing. He's doing a hell of a job.
All right. Weezy B said Travis Hunter got a $2 million endorsement from Barstool to play for Prime. Oh yeah, I'm about to say them NILs have been playing a big
But
part in a
that's
lot
a
of these.
part of it. That's playing a
Yeah.
part in it. He can't want to get paid now. So
Mhm.
Georgia and Alabama, they better get with it, or they gonna get left behind.
Hey, that's why
Shit.
Georgia Tech getting a lot of damn recruits right now because damn
Mm-hmm.
everybody on the team last year had an NIL endorsement.
All right. Come on,
so,
bro.
it's like you say, it's leveling the playing field as far
Yeah.
as like you said, kids won't get paid. But my thing on this was even when you was talking about the Brittany Reiner thing, I'm not even gonna fault him on that because from what I've seen from Deion and how he interacts with these players, he's kind of acts like a father figure for these guys, and he kind of lets them know, like, because even if you watch the interview, it was like he was just letting, okay, yeah, she fine, but don't get caught up in none of it, bro. Stay focused. That's pretty much what he was saying. Hey, Joseph Thornton, yeah, we kind of came on a little bit earlier. Like I said, we got interviews out the yin yang today. We got a lot of 49 stuff
We
to do.
busy today,
We
boy.
been busy, so I had to push it back an hour just to give time for everybody to go ahead and not have everybody bunched up at one time. ATL Leo done joined in, but I look at it like this, and it's kind of what I agreed to, and I think a lot of people that are mad are really the big school, the big school boosters and alumni. They're the ones that's really big mad about this because you took a guy who is a highly touted player away from a big school and now put him in a HBCU. See, now what's going to happen is even though yes he's going to Jackson State, but because he was one of the top 3 players in the nation, that's more publicity for Jackson State. How does this? But hey, like I said, think about this: who wouldn't want to go play for Deion, who did it at both levels, college and the NFL? And what it says, most of the coaches that he got at Jackson State coached in the NFL. So you're getting a lot of NFL experience. And this is what this guy was probably looking at. Like Florida State sounds like it's a good, like I say, it'll be a good school for him. He like, okay, but I have an opportunity to not only make $2 million in endorsement, but to go learn from NFL proven coaches. Not guys that just coached in college. We talking about NFL. So they know the processes of how it goes, what to expect, how to work out. And like I said, I say give props up to both of them. And I know I saw something online where there was like Florida State fans are burning up Deion Sanders jerseys and shit. I'm like, really? Really? You burning up Deion Sanders jersey because he took a recruit to a team that he coaches at?
Y'all didn't want to hire him, so
I'm about to say, your stupid ass just burnt up thousands of dollars. I'm just saying. And I heard Shannon Sharp talk about it earlier as well. He was talking about, man, hell, if Deion is sitting right in your living room, you're going to listen. He's prime time. And you just said it right there. And Joseph Thornton here pretty much said the same thing. If you're a top tier player, the NFL will find you. They will find you. You think about a lot of the greatest players that ever played this game. Like I said, Walter Payton, Michael Strahan, Jerry Rice, Art Shell, etc. Like I said, we're not even just talking about just the HBCUs well, but it does well for the Division II side of the game as well. because you got a lot. Like I said, and that's why I said the NIL, these endorsements that these kids can get now is a game changer. This is why the NCAA didn't want that to go in the first place, because they knew if these kids were already going to get paid as soon as they got to school, they'll go anywhere. And now we lose on a lot of money. We lose a lot of money because they come to see this guy or the potential of this guy. This is what we're selling. See, now Primetime can take this guy, sell him. The nation's gonna watch because he's one of the best players out of high school in the nation. So that puts more. That could possibly put more money into Jackson State.
You know, again, this is one of the reasons why I say it's huge for the players, but I think it's a bad thing at the same time because these young kids getting hold of sometimes tens of thousands of dollars or even hundreds of thousands of dollars at one time at the age of 18. Do you look? I'm just gonna be real. You give my ass $100,000 at the age of fucking 18. You think I'm gonna do the right thing with that shit? Hell no. Nigga, I'm getting fucked up. I'm just gonna be like, nigga, I'm getting drunk. I'm getting high. I'm buying everything possible. At the age of 18, you get $10,000, $100,000. Like, let's be real. You can't tell these motherfuckers now. You can't tell a kid now with a couple $100 in their pocket. Picture a kid with $10,000, $100,000 going to Jackson State with all them females there. Come on, let's be real. Like that's a dangerous thing. So he better have a good support team around him. You ain't gonna better tell that little cat nothing at the age of 18, bro. And like some of these kids going to school at 17. Mm-hmm. They're attending college at 17. Sometimes even younger than that, just depending on if you were skipped. So a lot of these kids, that's a dangerous game. You know what I'm saying? I like it, but at the same time I dislike it because these kids, they still kids at the end of the day. They still kids at the end of the day. And if you don't have a support team, bro, like I said, I'm telling you, I wasn't prepared at 18. All right. I almost got locked up at the age of 18 for doing some dumb shit. So I'm just gonna be real with you. Okay. I almost got locked. Hey, look, Mike ain't innocent. I'm just telling you, I almost got locked up at 18. All right. So let's keep it real. I didn't have $10,000 and I was doing dumb shit at 18. Picture me what the fuck I look like. What $10,000 at 18? Come on, bro.
I mean, that is true too, but the thing is, I kind of believe that since Deion went through his money problems as well, I believe that he would probably be more so, especially with this kind of being like a bigger recruit type of person. But we also got to look at it like this. This is not even a guarantee that this guy will stay at Jackson State.
Indeed.
It still ain't a guarantee.
Indeed.
But like I said, it's just the simple fact that on National Signing Day, it was Jackson State's name that he signed on it, not Florida State, Georgia, Alabama. None of them is what got the nation up in fucking arms right now. But I think, like I said, looking at how Deion kind of does with his players, I kind of feel like he'll have more control of them. But like you said, stuff happens where I'm like, man, shit, I got money, man. Fuck him. I already know what to do. But I think Deion got that much respect from those guys that it might not happen. But we don't know.
We don't know.
Once alcohol hit that system, we damn sure don't know.
Oh, boy, we don't know. Believe me.
Yep. Steve McNair, another one. Yeah, Doug Williams, Shannon Sharp. Yeah, like I said.
Jerry Rice went to some
shit. Jerry Rice went to Mississippi Valley State.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Hell,
I mean,
Marcelo.
Robert Alford went to a small school. So
Mhm.
many players that have made the NFL. Like I said, that's why I like it. You know, I do love it because some kids they go to college, man. Like they bet off not going to college because they so damn poor. They family poor, and they need their son to work another job for them because they got this and that to help out with the family. And then you go to college, you really ain't got no money in college. I just keep it real. Anybody who been in college, you ain't really got no money. You depending on everybody else. Because especially if you go on a scholarship, you really ain't got no money. You
Hell
can't do
nah.
a damn thing. I
Hell nah.
I couldn't even send my sister money. My
Hell
dad
nah.
had to because she was on the scholarship at FAMU. My dad was the only person that was able to send her money.
Hell
That's
nah,
how
boy.
strict they are with these scholarships. So just picture with these kids. Like I said, I like it, but you know, it's different.
Yeah, yeah. And that's the thing. That's the thing. You could lose your scholarship if your parents send you $5.
$5
You
freaking
could
dollars.
lose your whole entire scholarship if your family sends you $5
Uh-huh.
for a few cups of noodles.
You gotta be able to track that. Did your dad how much you make?
Mm-hmm.
Did he send you this and that? Mm-mm. If he's sending you out, you know, outlandish amounts of money, and they find out, it's like, hold up, you only make this much. How are you getting this money? You got a booster, and then they start sending people out to investigate you. Like, how you getting it? You're a drug dealer. Are you as a booster sponsoring you? Like, it's so much goes into that. So
Mm-hmm.
dangerous
Right.
subject matter. But I think he got it.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he'll
yeah.
have. Michael Walker said, remember the size of the teams are smaller than bigger schools. Hell, the freshman class at UGA is bigger than the whole Morehouse campus.
Yeah.
You lying about that. But but like I said, even with that, like I said, once you get to the NFL, boy, it don't matter where you went to school at. Now you go to a
Mm-hmm.
bigger school, you got more eyes on you. But if you go into a bigger school, that could play a big key into you actually making a roster because now you're fighting harder to get those eyes on
Mm-hmm.
you. Brian, people say it sound like Reggie Bush. Like Reggie
Woo,
Bush
that's a
lost
whole
his
other story.
he lost his Heisman over his parents getting a house. And was the reason why damn Pete Carroll left USC because he didn't want nothing to do with that scandal.
Right.
But we got said Deacon Jones, Mississippi Valley State.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, you got a lot of greats that went to HBCUs and Division II schools.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Carson Wentz. He didn't
Carson
go
Wentz,
to
North
I
Dakota
think he
State.
North Dakota State. Yeah, those
I
not
mean,
big schools, man.
we ain't calling them great, but we just said they can make it. Joe Flacco was a Delaware guy. Y'all remember Marquise Colston from Hofstra?
Woo.
Wasn't that Wayne Corbett as well? Was Hofstra? Yep, Wayne.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Shoot, you got some. Hell, you got to remember. The Saints had a guy.
Oh no.
Yeah, Jesse Tucker. The Saints had a damn kick returner, Michael Lewis. I don't even think went to college. He was driving for UPS.
UPS, yeah,
and made it. So, like I said, it don't matter. It don't matter where you start, man. It matters where you finish.
Mm-hmm.
And you got a bigger hill to climb when you go to those smaller schools. Now, the thing about it is when you get there, are you going to do everything you can to maintain that? Or are you just going to fall into the hype of the NFL and just be stagnant and then be out that motherfucker?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Brett Grimes,
Tariq,
Shippensburg.
oh man, I forgot about
Tariq Cohen, North Carolina Central.
Shippensburg. Whoa, I forgot about that. Yo.
Shippensburg. I thought that was a shipping company at first. I like, motherfucker worked on a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ollie Murphy went to Division III. Um, who that safety that the Patriots signed? Kyle Duggar. He went to some small ass school I never heard of. Oh, let me look that up right quick. But
Man,
basically what we saying is it don't matter. It don't matter what school you go to. Hell, you think about it, most of the kids that go to the bigger schools don't make it to the NFL neither. If you don't get drafted, like I said, if you don't get drafted, it really don't matter what school you went to. Hold on, my bad, y'all. I need to look this up.
look, man. Like I
Yeah,
said, at the
yeah,
end of the
yeah,
day,
yeah.
it's a,
Kyle Duggar went to Lenore Ryan College. He's a Georgia
I
native that
can't.
went to Lenore Ryan. I don't even know what the hell
I
that
heard
is.
that school before, but I couldn't tell you what the hell it said. I couldn't even tell you.
It's in North Carolina.
North Carolina. Yeah.
Lenore Ryan Bears. Okay. I don't know what the hell that is, but he got drafted in the second round. But go ahead, Mike.
But oof, my school coach said
Not the size of the
oh,
dog in the fight, but it's the size of the fight in the dog. That's
uh-huh.
life. Exactly. You gotta fight your way through it. And this kid he's gonna have an uphill to climb. But like I said, is it a guarantee that he will stay at Jackson State? We don't know. He might get tempted and transfer to a bigger school as well.
Mm-hmm. Hey man, look, like at the end of the day, it's the NCAA has made enough money off these kids, and it's time for them to at least have the opportunity to be, to make that money. So I'm not against it. I just tell all these Florida State fans who mad at Deion and mad at the kid for doing that, y'all can shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Just please shut the hell up. Like, come on, man. And y'all ain't giving this kid no like I said, man. Y'all ain't helping him. Y'all don't want him to do it. As soon as he end up hurt, y'all gonna forget his name. Y'all gonna forget him if he doesn't, play up to y'all level anyway. So like,
Exactly.
what's it to you? Decision that he makes for
I'm
him.
about to say you can't act like you care when you really don't care.
Mm-hmm.
But ATL, don't mind that. ATL Leo here said y'all spitting gems right now about college. I was supposed to go to FAMU and get on a band scholarship, but shit happens. It doesn't matter
Mm-hmm.
how you feel. Oh God, don't remind me of FAMU. My high school was notorious to sending everybody to FAMU. Lord have mercy.
That's all about
I'd about,
my.
look,
Yeah.
but I got about sick of that name already. I'm like,
My
Lord have
sister
mercy.
went there. My sister went to FAMU. Oh my God.
Exactly.
So like everybody
But
from Georgia always get sent this shit FAMU.
you always get
If you in
sent.
Atlanta, you get sent to FAMU.
It's either Sam U, Morehouse, or Clark Atlanta. Let's be honest. Don't
That's
nobody
it.
go to Georgia or Georgia Tech or nothing like that. Nah, your ass get shipped to Clark Atlanta, Fort Valley State.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's how. But like I said, that's basically what we saying, man. Like I said, I hope Travis Hunter does well. I hope he has a great career in college. We're gonna see where his direction is going to go, but hopefully he does the right thing, because I don't want him to be one of those tragic cases where he's a top player in high school, but once he get to college, then he start tailing off and start not taking himself serious. Because I knew a guy like that. He was a 4-star. I remember right before I graduated. I don't know if a lot of people heard the name Dirk Ingram. out of College Park in 05. He was a 4-star wide receiver.
Mhm.
And he had got a scholarship to North Carolina to be to be one of the starting. I ain't gonna say starting wide receiver, but he was gonna be one of the next wide receivers in that North Carolina team. And he had got in trouble and lost his scholarship. So at least that's how I heard that story went. But yeah, like I said, just stay on the path. Here you go. That now didn't go to school yet. Mine was 2-6, man. I went to Stevenson High School, fam. You in the blood. Hold on. Reggie said, Styles, you from where? GA then see him at FAMU. Exactly. We got HBCUs all the way all up in Georgia.
That's it.
But everybody end up at FAMU.
Everybody.
Or Bethune-Cookman. It's like, damn. I know there's more than that.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't want to hold y'all up too much longer. Like I said, we definitely just want to get a few topics out the way here. Like I said, definitely remember to share this show. Like I said, subscribe to your boy 6-Man K Styles. I'm at 55 away from 600. That is the next goal. Yeah, if you know somebody that ain't subscribed, you better tell them. You better tell them how we do it over here. Because if you don't, we're going to bring back Thomas Day Cool, and he's going to pose in the middle of the field for y'all ass. And you've seen these shows before. You've seen that picture. No. But definitely make sure y'all tune in to Atlanta Falcon Nation for the interview with Chris Rim, host of the Rudest Team, Atlanta Falcons, 1991 team. Boop, boop, boop.
It will hit you.
Exactly.
Boop, boop, boop.
And at the same time, like I said, whenever y'all get a chance, and like I said, I will put it in the community tab once they send me the link. But like Mike said, we kind of busy today. I will be over there with the 49ers fans. They gonna say, hey, they gonna send me something, man. We just gonna have some fun over there. They look like some real cool cats over there from what I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, we gonna do the damn thing. I'm trying to get the damn name up right so I can shut this shit down. Hold on. Cause I don't want to get their names wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be hold on. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. It's the nitty gritty Niners because they all got nitty gritty Niners flags on the back of their thing. So that's Wayne
cool.
Breezy and the 49er crew. Like I said, y'all definitely make sure if y'all get a chance, y'all go over there and check them out. You can check me out over there with them as well. They look like they some cool cats over there, and we just gonna chop up some Falcons, 49ers.
Chris Ram tonight, AFN. We got an interview with the guy who hosted the show, the Atlanta Falcons, the Rudest team, going back to the 1991 Atlanta Falcons. All right, so do not forget to check that out. We're gonna be talking about some old school football,
some throwbacks over there too.
Throwbacks for you,
real throwbacks. And y'all, look, y'all better make sure y'all subscribe to Atlanta Falcon Nation as well during that if you hadn't already. Yeah, Richard Dre said, yeah, I know about Sean Williams. We just ain't seen him yet. We know about Sean Williams, Cincinnati Bengals. Yeah, he's damn good safety.
He's gonna get some time.
He's gonna get time, but he's not gonna start. But
the man needs veterans. That's all at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's all about bringing up the young guys. But yesterday I put up a video. And I told people like, oh, okay, I guess I'm gonna start the college process early. This was the video I put up. So if y'all look under my channel, this is what I got for y'all.
That's on AtlantaFalconsNation.com too. I put it up. I made a little article, so y'all check it out there too.
So y'all definitely make sure y'all go to my channel, check that out. Let me know what you think. If you got any idea players that I need to look at, you put that in the comment section. And I'm going to reveal the next player that I will be looking at. This was from one of the guys that sent me something. I got his picture up right here. And the reveal of the next guy will be.
Daniels.
I'm gonna
no. You know what he look like? Dark Side. He look like Dark Side, bro. Ooh, that Dark Side right there.
Oh, he look like Michael Clark Duncan with dread.
Yeah, that's a scary dude.
But the interview with Chris Rem is going to be at 8:30. The nitty-gritty Niners thing, the Niners interview is going to be probably right around the same time, but they said I'm going to be going on a little bit later. So that's why I said once I get the link and stuff like that in the video, I'm going to put it in my community tab, and this will be a video that y'all can watch for future reference. Just make sure you show your support. But definitely pay attention to that interview you got tonight, because this is AFN. This is family business right here. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the next college video will be this guy. I know a lot of people probably already know, but you're going to look at it from a Georgia Tech fan perspective. Just think about it like this, which means I have no dog in the fight whatsoever.
He love the dogs. Don't let him fool you.
Man, fuck them damn dogs. I just hate Alabama. I just hate Alabama and Notre Dame more. That's why my name got 2 Z's on it, boy. That lets you know what my allegiance is. I've been a Georgia Tech fan this long. I can't jump off that bandwagon. Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way. But definitely appreciate everybody tuning in. Like I said, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, leave comments, questions. I'm gonna put it up here one more time. Hashtag Ask6Man. You put your questions in the comments, or you can hit me up on Twitter. Or you can do one more favor for me. You can hit your boy up on the Cash App and leave your questions too as well. Yes, this is a brand new Cash App. I was begged to do this, so hey, $Styles KT. Definitely would appreciate that if you do. You can also leave your questions as well over there. So we definitely appreciate y'all tuning in tonight. I see people talking about Shannon Sharp being negative about Matt Ryan lately. Hell, we so damn used to it here. It don't even bother me. It don't even bother me no more.
Man, they some hoes at the end of the day.
Hey,
they some hoes. Anytime you need some publicity, you need somebody, some fans to engage with you. That's what you do. I'm used to it at that moment. At the end of the day, I always say this: Matt Ryan ain't gonna play forever, so it don't even make me no mind. It don't even faze me one bit. Y'all, I'ma just say this: y'all have a false sense of what greatness is, and we've lived through at least 3 to 4 great quarterbacks just in the last 10 years. There'll never be another Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Matt Ryan, and Eli Manning.
You got Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers gonna be coming up.
Aaron Rodgers. That's
Barely.
5 Hall of Fame quarterbacks. You can throw Ben Roethlisberger in there too if you want.
He's gonna be there.
Right. He's gonna all of them. That's in the last 10 years. There's never be another era in football like that ever again. So y'all can sit up here and say what the hell you want to say about Matt Ryan or whomever quarterback. There'll never be another era like this. So we've been spoiled like hell. Because like I said, you go back and play in them 80s and 90s, all you saw was Jim Kelly, Troy Aikman,
Brett Favre.
The whole era. That's all you know.
John Elway. You saw 4 quarterbacks.
That's it. For the last for 20 years straight. Come on, bro.
You saw 4. You throw Dan Marino. You thought about 5 quarterbacks.
Throw Dan in there. That's it.
and the level of quarterback play back then it was such a wide gap. You had those 5 and then everybody else. So Steve Young was another. So
Steve Young, you can throw it in there. There wasn't a lot of quarterbacks in that era that was really good. We've been spoiled, bro. And like I said, that's a 10 to 15 year span. Okay, we've had legendary. I'm talking about Hall of Fame quarterback.
Hall of Fame, right? But the thing is, I'm not even looking at the top. I'm talking about just from the mediocre to the bottom.
Yeah, just
this see today's game. There's really like you got parity as far as from the elite to the above average, but it's such a small window. Back then, it was the elites,
and
the above average, and everybody else down here.
That's it.
So that's what I said, man. So we definitely appreciate everybody tuning in. Like I said, y'all continue to support 6-Man K Styles. Be on the lookout for Friday Night Madness tomorrow. Might have a couple 49er fans on here. We'll see how that goes on. And as we say here at AFN, we ain't here to play. We here to stay. You ain't got to go home.
But you got to get the hell up out of here.
Deuces. All right.